Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. By show of hands, how many of us have the capacity to work from home? Wow, that's a lot of us. Well, my experience, my job, I'm actually always working from home. I don't have a physical office to go to. I'm 100% virtual. My experience, working from home is a pretty great thing. There's a lot of good advantages. One thing is you don't have to commute. There's no fighting traffic. You don't have to use any gas. Basically, you walk into your office, you're at work. Very comfortable. I mean, you can work pretty much wearing whatever you want. You don't have to be business casual. You don't have to put on those nice shoes. You don't have to wear shoes.
Right.
It's very quiet and somewhat more productive. There's not a lot of that outside distractions from conversations and people around your desk. There's one thing that happens that you have to do actually at home that you don't have to worry about when you're in an office, and that is answering the front door. People are coming to your door throughout the day, knocking, and you are obliged to get up and answer them. Now, not all of the visitors are unwelcome. For example, you have an exterminator service, or perhaps you need something repaired or serviced. You can make that appointment. They can come to your house, and you don't have to take time off from work to make that happen. Very convenient. But there are a lot of unwelcome visitors that come. And from my experience, I'll share a couple of examples with you. The first one I'd like to show you, I like to call the missionary. These people come to your door, and they want you to either join their church, their religion. I had a guy coming to my house. He was a Jehovah's Witness. Perfectly wonderful guy. And me being a nice to a fault, I listened to his spiel. I took his pamphlets, and he decided that he would come back to my house basically every week.
Oh my God.
It got to the point where I was like, listen, I got to level with you. I'm not going to join your church. You're wasting your time. Don't come back. Another couple examples I have are solicitors. These people come to your door. First example, kids. They come selling food, most of them. Cookies, candy. They need to raise money for their club, their band, their sports team. They're hard to say no to because they're so cute. Mm-hmm. Next one are political visitors. These people want you to sign some sort of petition or take a survey or listen about some important political cause. The next one I like to call charity collectors. They come to the door collecting money for a specific charitable organization. Most of the time, in my experience, there are things I've never heard of. I never give them money because I don't know if it's actually going to someone or helping anyone. It could be just going right to their wallet. But ladies and gentlemen, the emphasis of today's speech is a story I want to share with you about a fourth type of visitor, scammer. And I want to share a recent experience I had with a scammer coming to my door. Hopefully this will help you look out for them. So it was a sunny November day. I was on a conference call. It was one of the calls where you just kind of listen in, but you don't really participate. I have my headset on. It's wireless. I hear a very loud knocking at my door. I get up from my seat. I'm like, oh God, another salesman. What is this? So I walk up to the front door, and luckily my door has a window right next to it, so I can peek out. And I see it's an older gentleman, a little bit disheveled looking. I say, hi, I'm working. I'm not going to be able to open the door. How can I help you? He says, sir, I'm going door to door, helping your neighbors repair their glass windshield. I notice you have some damage on your glass windshield. I'd like to help you fix it for a very low cost. Well, what he didn't know is that very close to my front door is my bedroom window where I can go and look at the car that he's talking about in my driveway. So I walk over to my driveway, I look out the window. My windshield doesn't have any damage. There's no crack. Nothing. But what I did notice is there's a young man, there's an oak tree right next to my car. There's a young man hiding behind
Oh, God.
the oak tree. Very much out of sight if I was to go outside my front door.
Wow.
But from my vantage point, I could actually see him standing there. So I go back to the front door and I say, "Sir, my car has no damage. I don't need your services. Please go away." And he goes back, "Sir, yes, you do. Please come out. Let's go look at the damage together. I promise you, I'll be able to help you and you'll save lots of money." This is where I get my cell phone and I go, I need to find the police number. Start down. I say, "Sir, you need to get off my property. You're trespassing. I do not want your services. Goodbye." No. It's not like that, sir. Come on out. Just come with me. Let me show you. And I said, "That's it. I'm calling the police. Get out of here." So the man walks away. And as I observed from my bedroom window, which I looked out earlier, he goes to his friend behind the tree, tells him what happened, and they scurry off very fast. I did call the police, and they did come to my house, and I did file a report. And I tell you, the cops did not find them. They must have took off pretty quickly, because by the time that squad car went off looking for them, they were nowhere to be found. So what I can't tell you that day, what they really wanted. What would have happened to me had I opened my door? What would have happened if I walked over to my car? Would I have been injured? Would I have been robbed? What happened to my property and my house? I won't ever know that, but I can tell you this. Going forward, I'm now very leery of anyone that comes to my house, and this is going out to you, if you work from home or not. If you're not expecting a visitor, you hear a ring or a knock at your door, it might be best to just ignore it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.